of Disney Channel acting was this girl doing? What kind of acting was that? I was literally watching that speech of her talking about Charlie, and I was like, girl, like, something is going on. Something is off. Even with the thing with the whole Charlie Kirk situation, like, that's where I agree with Candace Owens. It's definitely some conspiracy theory, because just something is very off.
We can all read the thoughts going through his mind, right? Like, it's not just me. Ugh. That definitely was like,
Girl, y'all need to grab a seat for this one because inside sources are reporting that Candace Owens is accusing President Trump of manipulating Erika Kirk. According to the source, not only is Candace accusing Trump of using Erika to score political points, but he also engineered her unanimous appointment as Turning Point America's CEO. Now, rumors of Erika being a secret agent that was planted in Charlie's life to keep him under control and help push an agenda have been around in the last few days. And y'all, that rumor may turn out to be true because more details are emerging about, and y'all, Trump and Erika go way. Trump was linked to Epstein. Erika met Charlie in Israel, and I'm just gonna let you connect the dots. Now, in case you missed it, Candace Owens stunned the internet when she revealed she was not attending Charlie Kirk's memorial. According to Candace, she would rather visit Kanye, listen to his music, rather than attend Kirk's funeral because the funeral was put together by the feds, who at the same time were spreading misinformation meant to hide who really took out Charlie Kirk.
I said there is no way we are going to this event now. There's a 0% chance. First and foremost, why are you saying anybody can go to it? You just buy a ticket to the event, and you're all working to try to get me to confirm that I'm going. And you're doing this as if you're trying to like push my buttons and be like, we got to make her get into her ego so she like shows up and like posts it on social media. Nope, actually, while I'm attacking the feds, maybe not going to a public event which the feds are organizing is probably a very good idea. I'm good. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna listen to Power on my headphones and go see Ye. How's that for a memorial for Charlie Kirk? That feels like the right thing for me to do right now.
Y'all, people were seriously shocked when Candace announced she was missing Charlie's funeral. I mean, not only were the two of them super close, she even sits on the board of Turning Point America. So everyone kind of expected she'd be there to pay her last respects. But at the end of the day, folks had to respect her choice because anyone who knew her knew how much she loved Charlie, and missing the memorial doesn't erase the genuine love she showed him while he was alive. Now Charlie's memorial took place at State Farm Stadium in Arizona. And let me tell you, it had everybody side-eyeing and wondering what in the world was happening. We're talking everything from Tucker Carlson claiming that the same folks who silenced Jesus for speaking the truth were behind Charlie's death, to Erika Kirk making her big entrance at the podium, and even that moment when Trump wrapped up his speech and shared a hug with Erika. It was definitely a night that had fans talking. So one of the big talking points of the night was Erika's walk to the podium, and I'm not even gonna lie, it had everybody giving some serious side-eye. The vibe, way less grieving widow, way more full-on entrance, almost like she was strutting onto a concert stage. This fan even joked that Erika's walk looked straight out of a WWE entrance. He tweeted, "Arriving at your husband's funeral like Cody Rhodes." So when Erika got up to speak, she absolutely had everyone in their feelings. She shared that she'd already forgiven Charlie's shooter, saying that's exactly what Charlie would have done since he was all about faith and forgiveness.
On the cross, our Savior said, "Father, forgive them, for they not know what they do." That man, I forgive him.
It was a powerful, moving moment, but things took a sharp turn. President Trump hit the stage, announced they found an autism answer.
And tomorrow we're going to have one of the biggest announcements, really medically, I think, in the history of our country. We're going to be doing it with Bobby and Oz and all of the professionals. I think you're going to find it to be amazing. I think we found an answer. to autism. How about that? Autism. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking in the Oval Office in the White House about autism.
Then went on to talk about how he's nothing like Charlie and would never forgive his opponents.
I hate my opponent, and I don't want the best for them. I'm sorry. I am sorry, Erika. But now Erika can talk to me and the whole group, and maybe they can convince me that that's not right, but I can't stand my opponent.
Now, while fans who were at the venue cheered him on for saying he never forgives his enemies, he was roasted on social media for it, as people felt like he was trying to steal the headlines away from Erika, and honestly, dropping a never forgive line at Charlie's memorial came off a little selfish to many watching. Now here's where things really got interesting, y'all. After President Trump wrapped up his speech, he and Erika shared a hug on stage, and at first it seemed like just a simple show of support. But fans began pointing out that the hug felt a little too familiar, like they'd known each other on a personal level. That didn't look like your typical sorry for your loss kind of hug. And you know, the internet fans immediately grabbed their virtual FBI jackets to dig for any possible connection between Trump and Erika Kirk. And let's just say, what they claim to have uncovered has everyone buzzing. Fans found out Erika Kirk used to be a model who won Miss Arizona 2012, a pageant organized by Donald Trump. And right after she won the award, she became a casting director and started multiple nonprofits, orphanages, including Romanian Angels, which was embedded in claims of trafficking of children and organ trafficking to the UK, Israel, and undisclosed islands. Now, right after fans uncovered Erika Kirk's connection with Donald Trump, inside sources revealed that Candace Owens was investigating the possibility that Erika Kirk was planted in Charlie's life to control him and help push a narrative. According to information available on the internet, Erika currently works for Corcoran Group in New York, a real estate company with ties to Jeffrey Epstein. Corcoran Group has been involved in transactions related to Jeffrey Epstein's properties, including the sale of his Palm Beach mansions and the listing of his New York City home. Now, the chances of all this being a coincidence are very slim. I mean, she has been exposed for having a connection to Trump, a connection to Jeffrey Epstein's properties, and her NGO was accused of trafficking kids. And yeah, Trump was also seen on video with Epstein a couple of times, and there are rumors that his name is also on the unreleased Epstein list, so the dots are definitely connecting. Honestly, y'all, I think I'm starting to see why Candace might have skipped Charlie Kirk's memorial. Not only did it feel like President Trump was trying to turn the whole thing into a political moment, but the planning itself, a lot of folks online said it came off way more like a rally than a memorial. And that light show right before Erika's speech, fans called it straight up distasteful, like a full-on celebration vibe when it was supposed to be a solemn tribute. And while we wait for Candace to come on air to talk about her investigation into the connection between President Trump, Erika, and how she may have been planted into his life, all we gotta say is we hope the Charlie shooter will be caught and prosecuted. Candace Owens exposing President Trump for manipulating Erika Kirk had fans talking, and they left comments saying from a Trump supporter, Erika should have been the last to speak. Trump turned this beautiful tribute into a rally. He didn't even escort Erika off at the end and stayed to have a few more waves. Not a good look. Erika Kirk was a honeypot sent to be his handler once Kirk developed a following and became influential with white male youth. They had to control his messaging to ensure it was in line with the big agenda. Once he deviated and started challenging their power, a plant took him out. It is absolutely earth-shattering coming to the realization that Erika Kirk's marriage was in all likelihood a honeypot from the start. 5 years, had children pretended to be in love. I understand why people jump to believing in lizard people. It's almost easier to accept. So, do you think Donald Trump knew about how Erika was planted into Charlie Kirk's life? Or do you think all of these are just a coincidence? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, then check out the next video.